Hey Bulldogs, let's see what's going on this week in Code Blue News. Coven answers the question of, where did the culture fair go? Sam and Jomel gives us a sports update. And finally, Gavin brings us to the Holbrook Library and informs us on a new event. Now please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance in a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Hey Bulldogs, I'm Derek Fox here with Jordan Chaffee and you're watching Code Blue News.
Good morning. To start off, Bridgewater University is holding SAT prep classes for $325.
Lessons will be held on February 12th, 19th, 26th, and March 5th from 1 to 5 in preparation for the March 11th and May 6th exams. Session 2 classes are May 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th, also from 1 to 5 for the June 3rd exam.
The United States Attorney's Office and the Homeland Security Investigations are holding a Project Safe Childhood presentation for parents and guardians.
The presentation will be held virtually on January 18th at 6:15 p.m. and they will cover topics including social media, cyberbullying, and victim support. If you're interested in registering, contact Karen Legese.
It's very important to stay safe online these dangerous times.
Most definitely, and it's also important for kids to know about different cultures around the world. Let's hand it over to Kelvin, who reported on HMHS's most diverse event, the Culture Fair.
The Culture Fair was a Holbrook School's tradition for many years. It was a night filled with dancing, food, and music from countries all over the world.
The Culture Fair was a sort of celebration of different cultures at HMHS that Mr. Flanagan and I used to run. So basically it was a big event where students could present like a big poster board about their culture or any other culture. They would include like information about like history and food and all kinds of fun, just like facts.
I think it celebrates one of the great strengths of Holbrook Middle High School, and that's our diversity. It's a way to celebrate people's different experiences, backgrounds, in a communal event.
After having their last event in the year 2020, many of us have been wondering, where did it go?
Really, like the biggest thing was COVID, like, and everything shutting down. It kind of changed everything. Like we couldn't like hold something that's like a dance with a DJ and food. I think it would be amazing to see it come back. And honestly, all it would really take for it to come back is a group of really passionate students who really want to make it happen.
The Culture Fair is not only a fun event for HMHS, but it also highlights the school's diversity.
The Culture Fair can help the diversity of the school because all the students have different background and it's interesting to learn about different backgrounds, but it can also help bring the people together as it's important to learn more about our peers.
The significance would just be really educating everyone about culture because there's kind of a lack of that within school, and I think it would be really nice to just educate all the students that want to be about different cultures.
So I think what's really cool is that it's a forum where all of these different cultures, like all of these students with all these different cultures can be like, hey, look at what we do in my culture. And other kids can be like, wait, that's really cool.
If there's one thing I've learned is that you can learn a lot from people with different experiences and backgrounds. And to highlight them, to showcase that, and to get to know each other a little better, I think it's great for a school, great for the community. And I think it's definitely something I support, the school council supports, and we're going to try to get it going.
With help from willing students and staff, HMHS can bring back its annual Culture Fair. This has been Kelvin Mongai reporting for Code Blue News. Back to you in the studio.
I really hope they bring back the Culture Fair. I miss all the incredible food.
In other news, last weekend, Code Blue's very own Sam Hobart participated in the 2023 65th Annual Southeastern Senior District Music Festival. This is an audition-based festival, and Sam earned second chair honors for bass clarinet. On Friday, he spent the whole day practicing the music, leading up to the performance on Saturday. It seemed like a really great time. He also scored high enough in his audition to receive an all-state recommendation for the second year in a row. He will travel to Shrewsbury High School at 8:15 in the morning as he pushes towards the all-state level. We wish him luck.
Good luck, Sam. Now let's hear from Sam and Jamel for a sports update.
Hey Bulldogs, this week the girls basketball team suffered a loss this Monday against the South Shore Vikings, 32-22, pushing their record to 3-4. It was a hard-fought game, but the ladies just couldn't amount any significant runs. The next game is today, after school at 4, against South Shore Christian Academy. Let's wish the ladies good luck, and let's hear from Jamel for the boys.
Thanks, Sam. Last Friday, the boys varsity Bulldogs came out with high energy, defeating Calvary Chapel Academy 59-58. Good game for junior Armani Perkins, scoring 22 points, and senior Owen Burke with 18, improving their record 5-1. Be there to support your Bulldogs for the annual Mr. Monteith tip-off game as they verse South Shore Christian Academy home today at 6. That's all this week for sports. This has been Jamel Camo reporting for Code Blue News.
I hope our basketball teams keep up the great work.
Well, Derek, yesterday, the boys varsity team played St. John Paul II, winning the game 63-31. Make your senior Owen Burke 14 points away from breaking 1,000 points.
Today, the Bulldogs are playing a doubleheader for our annual Mr. Monteith tip-off. Be sure to wear purple to show your support.
The girls varsity basketball team goes up against South Shore Christian Academy at 4, and the boys varsity team plays them at 6. Go support your teams.
In other news, there was a large fire on Belcher Street in Holbrook last night. Firefighters from multiple surrounding towns had to come together and control the flames that engulfed the home for multiple hours, sending our thoughts and prayers to the family affected.
Switching subjects, Gavin went over to the Holbrook Public Library last Saturday for the first One Up Games event. Let's take a closer look.
Last Saturday, the Holbrook Public Library hosted an event with One Up Games.
So One Up Games is an esports and gaming company that hosts tons of gaming tournaments. They have open play like we're having here today. And what they're doing today is they have a side company called One Up Games on the Go, where they travel to libraries all across Massachusetts.
One Up Games has been in business for almost 6 years now in total. The going to library events and doing programming there has been going on for a little over 3 years now.
If you want to have something to do over February vacation, One Up Games will be back at the library on the 18th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
So right now we have 4 open plays that are scheduled, but we do have the option to do some tournaments as well. I think they do like Super Smash Brothers as well as a few others. So if people are interested in that and we get anyone comes in and gives us that suggestion, we would definitely do that with them.
Combination of two things. We are a game center, arcade, and retail store in Plainville, Massachusetts. We also travel into gaming events, and one of our biggest groups is town libraries, so that's why we're here.
They bring a ton of consoles, including Xbox, Nintendo Switch, as well as Oculus Quest. I think video games are great for socialization, they're great for building imagination.
A good mix of ages, family, teens like your age and so on, down to young kids.
I've played Super Hot, Super Smash, and Minecraft.
I think the turnout's really nice. We have people of all ages here, which I love. Kids get to try VR for the first time in a safe spot. Yeah, it's been nice to have a lot of people in the library today.
No gaming truck, we do a van. That's my car. We are going to be getting a different vehicle soon though, but we don't do the gaming truck, so if we do a birthday at somebody's home, we come in and set up like you see over there.
Yeah, I came here because I heard about this Friday on Code Blue.
This has been Gavin Moore, back to you in the studio.
I'll definitely be checking out that virtual reality.
Have fun, Jordan.
The Holbrook Public Library is also hosting a learning experience for children ages 9 through 14. By signing up, you can learn how to make a needle-felted owl. There are limited spots though, so if you are interested, you should sign up quickly.
Sounds like a blast. It will be held on Tuesday, January 17th from 3:30 to 4:30.
Well guys, that's it for this week. I'm Jordan Chaffee.
And I'm Derek Fox. See you next Friday.